Well, hello, all ya yellow-bellied case collecting nuts out there. Welcome to Baxter's Blades. You are entering the tiger pit. I'm going back to my series of checking out different series by Case Knives. This is one I didn't highlight a few weeks ago. This is the Yellow Bone series with the black case shield. I have 4 here. And the lighting is interesting because it almost looks like yellow Delrin, but it's not. Let's take a closer look. The very first one I picked up was the Case Mini Trapper in Warncliffe. Now, if you know me and my channel, you know I love the Mini Warncliffe Trappers. They have half stops. They are even more beautiful than a regular mini trapper with the scalpel because they have a Warncliffe. Beautiful blacked out case shield. Now they did this case shield on the green apple bone, and it just makes these colors pop. I have a green apple mini copper lock. I have a yellow bone mini copper lock. I'm wondering why we haven't seen this in the full-size copper locks. Maybe we'll see them to come. Who knows? So anyways, the first one I got, I really liked the color to this. You see this black specking in there. This one is darker than the rest of them. This is a first production run in True Sharp stainless steel. Here's the pile side. Absolute fantastic knife. Can't remember what they went for. Can't remember what I paid for it. Had to get it. This is my only first production run, and whereas I'm not a big fan of writing on the blade, I figured I'd get one. Now, if I use it, I can always use this blade as to not mess up the writing on the blade. I've even considered buying another one that wasn't a first production run just to use more and keep this one in the safe. But there's just so many patterns out there and so many awesome colors. I have not gotten to that yet. Beautiful yellow bone. Now, I want to do a really quick side-by-side to a 1974 yellow Delrin 18 pattern that was gifted to me by Gunslinger Cal. Now you can see the difference. See the difference in the yellow. Very down here, it looks pretty close. Now this is a lighter yellow. And if you do get a lighter yellow, you can always darken them up with some mineral oil. I've noticed that with my green apple bone, but definitely a different yellow than the yellow Delrin. Now that's a 74. Awesome gift from Gunslinger Cal that I forgot to mention the other day when I was talking about people gifting me case knives. My apologies, Kaylin. This is a fantastic Stockman and gift. CV on that one. This was my first yellow Delrin. You can see the difference. It's very smooth. It's like a baby yellow. Different than the 74. So that was my first. What was my second? I can't remember if it was the Trapper or the Sow Belly. We'll show the Sow Belly. Stockman, absolutely fantastic. I know Jesse McJames got one of these. He carries it like every day. Fit and finish, absolutely incredible. Of course, I got fingerprints all over it. You'll probably see more fingerprints. Tony Bowes. You can see some white in there. A lot of black specking down here. It's a really cool series because they're all really different. You can see some white down there. Some are lighter, some are darker. I know, like I said, if you don't like the lighter, you can soak them in mineral oil, and I've thought about that with a few of these. You do seem to lose some of the character, though. It kind of washes it out. I'll have to do it sometime and show you. But it does get more like this color, like a nice deep yellow. Beautiful sheep's foot on this. I love the sow bellies. I have 2. Can't believe I only have 2. I'm looking for a carbon steel for my 3rd one. I don't see him releasing carbon steel that often. Looks like I have some scuff on my bolsters from carrying it at work in a slip. K-Space will get that out. Beautiful clip point blade. They feel great in the hand. Tony Bose does a little swedging. Or did, should I say. And the scalpel has a massive cant down. And also some awesome swedging here. True Sharp stainless steel, all of these in the series, which is unfortunate. There's a lot of really cool bone materials that they only do in True Sharp and don't do in carbon steel. We are limited to what they give us. They recess the blades on this so you don't get any blade rub. You may, if you go to open like this blade right now, it might push in and rub it. I know Big J opens that blade before he opens this blade because of that. Blade rub doesn't bother me that much. You do not see him on the sow bellies as much. So I'd picked up a mini. I had to pick up a full-size trapper. You know Baxter's blades. Love me the trappers. And I know this giant scalpel is not everybody's jam. And I admit, it does look kind of silly. I prefer the Wharncliffe. But great food prep blade. You can use them cut sandwiches. You can use them for any number of things. Spreading some peanut butter and jelly. Yeah, they look silly. Trappers are good knives for young ones. Because if they use this blade, they're not going to accidentally poke and stab. I'm tapping my thumb on there, and it's no worries. Fantastic knife. I love the full-size case trappers because of this awesome clip point blade. And being double-bladed, it feels really good in my large hands. Oh, shoot. So I had a commenter comment how my fingers and hands are always dry and cracked. It drove them crazy. They're like, put some lotion on. And hold on, let me get some lotion. 1 second here. Okay, sorry about that. You know, it's just I work all day, come home, and do a bunch of dishes. Always doing dishes. And so my hands get really dry, especially my right hand for some reason. So, and I mentioned to this commenter, I don't like put lotion on my hands because then the knives are going to be all slippery and they're going to slip and I'm going to cut myself. So we'll see what happens. Now I'm going to get like fingerprints all over. Oh man, totally slippery. At least you don't see dry fingers. So what I was saying was I liked full-size trapper because of my large hands. The single blades are nice and they're thinner, and copper locks are nice and they're thin, but having large hands to get a good grip, it's nice to have the thickness of the double-bladed one. It's good to have 2 blade options also. Be very careful, don't slip. This one is lighter. This side is a nice deep yellow with some white streaking in there. Let's get in there. I love the little black specking. I'm curious what color these are going to turn over time. Yeah, I'm not so sure about the lotion, but hey, look at my hand's not as dry and cracked. Of course, had to pick up this mini copper lock because one, they don't make large copper locks in this, and I'm just hoping Case drops a Barlow in this smooth yellow with the black shield. I think that would be freaking awesome. I would buy it in a millisecond. But they don't. So I picked up this mini copper lock. Told myself I'm not collecting them because they're small. They're really small in the hand. Well, you can choke up and get 4 fingers. You cannot choke up and get 3 fingers. I have big hands. This is a great carry for anybody with smaller, medium hands. Ladies, can't beat the locking blade. I'm not even a huge yellow fan. I'm an orange guy. I prefer orange. Red, blue. I don't even like green. I find myself collecting a lot of green case knives. What is going on? They have my number. Get some white in there. But the black shield just makes it really pop. Like my green apple, this yellow, it just bam. Now, if they just had a normal case shield like this, it wouldn't be the same. I probably wouldn't be as sold on this series. I think they're fantastic. Like I said, Barlow, if it ever comes out, boom, I'm getting it. They really should do a large copper lock. I doubt we'll see one of those. And why haven't we seen a Sodbuster Jr.? Well, I don't think I've seen a smooth bone Sodbuster Jr. They all have jigging, and this is a smooth bone series, so that's probably why. I think it would look really cool. Now, granted, maybe it looks too close to their yellow Delrin, and so they're not going to do it. I have no idea. But I'd take a smooth bone Saudi with a black shield any day. So that's it. I have 4 of them. I think they're freaking awesome. The yellow is really nice. A lot of depth to the bone. They all come different. And it's completely different than the Delrin, as you can see. Delrin's a good work knife. I do carry it. This is carbon steel. This was an awesome gift from Kaylin and CV, which is also a carbon steel. And what's awesome about this 18 is it has a pen blade. But the bone just looks better to me. Now, it's not as durable. If I ever drop this, could crack, could split. I'll have to get another one. And a Delrin does, over time, now this is a 50-year-old knife, you do see a crack there by the pin. I don't know if it was dropped. I don't know if it dried out over time or what the deal was. But it's held up really good. So my last question to you is, last year it was green apple with the black shield. This year it's yellow with the black shield. What smooth bone are they going to do next year? Let me know in the comments. Let me know what you think. I really hope they do an orange. I think that would look really good with the black shield. Plenty of colors out there. Who knows what we'll get. You guys, thank you for joining me in the Tiger Pit to check out the Smooth Yellow Bone by Case. Awesome series. As you can see, only have 4. Plenty other knives. I don't think they make a 75 in this series, which is unfortunate. I'd have to pick one of those up also. You stay sharp, be kind, and take chances. Take care.